gamers to the hosted event that YT Gamers is providing you, presented by J Money and Q, aka Dark Rain, just so that we can get you guys out for an awesome event. Nobody loves to have more fun than us, especially when it comes to Halloween. We love to make sure that everybody gets to see everything that you have for talents. So YT Gamers is challenging you. We are having a build off. This build off is really simple. You're going to come out and you're going to find one of these nice little plots that are so generously provided to you by Air for Brad and Lunar Knight to actually say, guess what? You're here. So, as you can see, all of these little squares that are around us show everything that's available. This is an infinite plot world, so you can pick one up if you so choose. Now, Lunar Knight is going to show us exactly how this is done.
Yes.
So, let's go ahead and jump over to a plot. It doesn't matter which one we choose. You have up to 4 that you can use. However, only one will be submitted. Simple things to do. Go ahead and stand inside the plot. Inside there, you will type in this command. Plot me claim. Once you do this plot me claim, it will automatically populate on the corner that you are the owner. Keep this in mind. As each place that you have here, only one entry will be allowed, and if you have multiple people on here, it will not show it. Only the plot owner will be the one given any type of consideration. So if you want to give thanks to somebody for their credit and their work, you will have to include it in your video. At the same time, any inspiration that you get from other places, such as somebody else's work, you will also have to give them credit. We'd like to make sure that credit is given where credit is due. So on that note, this year's theme, especially for the upcoming Great Ghouls and Gas Night of October, Halloween, is a Halloween build-off. So Mr. Lunar Knight here will go ahead and get started on some of this thing here, in which case he will go ahead and do everything. Now while he's building, Miss Brat will come over here for a split second, and she will show us exactly what these plots can do. First off, Mike is the one that's actually claimed this. Mike, Lunar Knight, has made claim to this thing, so nobody else but him can do so, and Brat will show exactly what that means. She can come over here, pound on this ground, pound on a block, pound on anything, try to place something in the ground, and it will not work. Thanks to our purposeful plot claims, these systems will only allow those that own the land to do so. If somebody wishes to add extra people for assistance, you can do something as simple as a plot me add. And of course, apparently I'm quite comical in my statements, but, or something else is, I'm not sure. However, the idea is that, as you can see, Brad is just completely depressed. She's not able to do anything. Now, as this goes, the build height limits you from ground level, which is where I'm jumping on right now, is 0. You have up to 255 tall, and below you 250. Excuse me, 255. The bottom of the world is available for you to try to extend through, but let me tell you, you go any further, the end of the world will get you, and it will eat you alive. There is a perfect example of this presented to you by J Money Gaming, our great CEO of YT Gamers. Now, if you notice when we come in here and take a look, there's a bit of a problem. You go down any further, and I guarantee you're going to find out that the end space is near. So, in the event of creativity and everything else here, anything is open and available. Nothing is off limits. Now, the other part that also should help you and will give you a little bit further knowledge is that World Edit is capable, but it's only on your plots that you have access to. one of these prime examples of a world edit that can be put in place is this lovely pattern of random blockness. This can also be helpful in creating individual segments that you don't wish to place multiple times over. In this instance, this nice little tower that was brought in shows you that it is fairly feasible to add anything that you'd like to the system and make it look as epic as possible. Now, granted, this is not some of the best work that's been done, but it is a fairly unique system. And the fact that anything is off limits. You can do whatever is needed, you can add extras to it, you can even bring in the extra portions of creativity, things that people inspire you. As it goes through, there is nothing that you cannot do, and a couple of our fellow YT gamers have already started with their creativity, a nice large logo. So in this sense, keep in mind, nothing is off limits again, and the main theme of this is 100% Halloween. So, if you can, bring on your creativities. We love to see it. Now for the simple rules. Once you're done, the only thing that you will have to do is come over to your plot, come into this space, and you will type in /plot me stop. That basically says you're done. Nothing else is going to be edited on this individual instance, and your plot is complete. This information will be looked at as we over here on the YT admin group can actually check to see if you've done anything with this. All entries must be in by October 30th. Anything beyond that point will not be considered. However, this entire system, the world map that's here, is 100% available for you to use at any given time. Now, to show you exactly what else you can do on this, let me go ahead and demonstrate what happens if you decide that you don't like what you did. So I'll claim this little spot here as long as I can spell. And I will start my little building section here. So I get into a space and I'm like, yay, I'm building. Everybody loves to build. And then you realize that this just looks like a bunch of random garbage. Purposeful case, garbage. Okay, I don't like what's here. It's going to take me too long to destroy it. /plot me clear will erase anything on this plot and wipe it back to default. Again, since nothing is completely off the list, you can also change the biome. To do so, just check out what's in the biome list. So /plot me biome list. And again, pardon my spelling errors because I cannot do that. And you can see everything is available. In this case, so you don't want to use what we have in here. Instead, we want to change it to one of these ones here. Just do a /plot me biome. And let's go to swampland just for purpose. Now, as you can see, the grass has already changed, showing you that this is here. Why is this important? Some of your tree types that you will use are 100% completely area specific. So as you can see, those do make a difference. To include the different types of saplings that you would put in here. So oak, jungle, spruce, whatever the case may be, they do become affected by how this thing grows. And your jungle space is available. Clear this out. Now let's go ahead and see what Mr. Mike is doing over here. Lunar Knight, one of our builders here, has 100% awesome capabilities in putting in a whole bunch of unique designs, however they may be. Same thing with Airfobrat. Airfobrat is also one of our unique builders. She loves to sit there and build random things such as destroyed castles and what they bring and offer. So everything else is available for, again, plot usage, whatever you want to use, whatever you want to do. Just keep in mind that everything here has to be the Halloween theme. Now, this does not mean that it has to be limited to that, but if you want to come up with something spooky or completely original, I would definitely do it. As far as the other half, just to kind of give you an idea, we do have a couple of other options available for people to do while they're doing this. Say they don't want to do anything specific anymore. They're like, alright, I'm done. I want to give it a break. No problems. Well, we just also so happen to have Hunger Games. Yay, Hunger Games. We all love the old Hunger Games. So let's see, what do we got here? So far, YT Gamers has already put together 2 individual Hunger Game arenas. These individual Hunger Game arenas are brought to you by YT Gamers yet again. First one here is a very small little map, but 100% efficient in the PvP realms. Therefore, all bets off, folks. Get 6 people in, you're good to go. The other part is that Brad has also created us another style Hunger Game here. Give me a minute while I try to find out where this thing is at. Yeah, this part Alright. At this point, I wanted to show you, currently, we've already got Airfobrat using one of these individual segments. This is the second arena that's here. So let's go ahead and take a look at where she is, shall we? Now, she has jumped into it, and she is currently waiting. Notice, as one of the things that's in here for the Hunger Games, as tradition, you can't move. Sucks to be you. And here's the other part. Here's the other map. This is a much larger space for PvP battle. So we have the ability for you guys to just beat on each other. Again, this one here is 8 individual people to run into it. The other one is 6, so you have the ability to just blast each other for quite some time. Well, folks, let me go back. Let me see. Let me go back to Mr. Lunar Knight here and see where exactly he's at on his side. And he is coming up with some awesome epicness right off the bat. So keep in mind, you got some challenge here, folks. We want to see what exactly you can do. And when we do, we would love to see all of this actually come around. Mr. Lunar is going to keep his system, or keep his little haunt space here up, so that when you guys are done, you can come see his epic awesomeness in building. Same thing with Brat. She has left her stuff here for you guys to take a look at, and the nice thing is that they've also, again, left us this awesome little map grid here to show exactly who is doing where. Kind of gives you an idea. This is where I'm at, this is where you need to go. That little funny green space in the center there, that is the gate. That gate will take you back to the center of town. If at any troubles, any questions, any complaints, or concerns, or suggestions, please take them to the YT Gamers forum. There is a post on here for everything in this area. Please go ahead and look it up. And I encourage everybody to join. Anybody that can, by all means, put a placement on there. Again, put your little video. Show us what you can do. Thanks again, folks, and just remember, we're all here to have fun.